Q1051, hello.
Hey, it's Lombardo.
Dude, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Man, we're just excited to talk to you. What's up? Where you at? What's going on today, man?
I'm in Southern California, chilling.
You know what's funny? We're in Fargo, and it started snowing today, so pretty envious of you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, but I don't envy those areas that snow. I can't handle it, man. It's just for some fucking reason. I don't know. I don't gel with snow very well.
You know what? Nobody does. It's just people are just too lazy to move. I think that's why we live up here. We're just too damn lazy, man.
Really? There's got to be something that's keeping you there.
Family. I suppose that's is all we can say about it, you know?
That's awesome, though. It's all good.
So I am really digging PHILM's new album, man. Fire from the Evening Sun. I checked it out the other day. I listened to it front to back right away because I couldn't stop. It was awesome. Really digging that one, man.
Awesome. I'm excited to hear that. That's great.
Yeah, so how did you guys come up with that sound? Because it's very, very unique. There's nothing else out there like it. Is that just what happens when you guys jam together, or do you...
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it is. Well, Jerry... he's a very unique character, and he has a very meticulous way how he dials in his equipment and how he sets things up. It's almost like a ritual. It's I watch him, and it trips me out because the guy is very unique, and in Poncho he plays in a band called War, the funk band, Low Riders,
yeah,
Kid, all the classic funk songs, and that guy is an amazing player, and it's the combination, and also we're recording on or not organically, we're limiting the amount of processing used in creating the music, so you're getting more of a ground roots kind of sound.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell that. Now, you mentioned War, and I know that they're going out on tour on another Cheech and Chong tour now, so that probably means that that you guys aren't going to be going on tour with this band for a while?
Oh, yeah. We find ways to interject film shows, and, if he has to take some time off, they're very flexible, so that's not an issue.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah,
actually, I was just on the set of Tommy Chong's new. I think he might have a new video on, coming up. So,
what's it like on a set like that? What kind of awesome things take place?
Well, it was cool. It was a chill environment. Again here, Southern California, and bean bags and lounge chairs.
I want to go there.
Yeah, right.
Sounds comfortable.
Old buses, with psychedelic pictures painted all over the place. It's pretty rad. It was really cool. So yeah, a lot going on.
Now, one thing I noticed when I listened to the new album is that I could instantly tell that Dave Lombardo was playing drums on this album. You have such a recognizable sound. I don't know if it's your tone, if it's your playing style, but a lot of bands, we were talking about earlier, like a band like, say, Dream Theater, Mike Portnoy leaves the band and Mike Mangini comes in, and to the casual listener, you probably couldn't even tell the difference. So what is it about your style that makes it so signature and noticeable?
Well, I think by kind of examining how I taught myself. I'm autodidact, which is, you're self-taught. And, I just developed different. I interpreted what I heard on records rather than a teacher telling me how it's done. So I just have a whole different approach, to drums. And I think that's what makes me a little different. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of drummers out there that are self-taught, but I don't know, something about the combination of having, Cuban, roots, and having that kind of rhythm, mixed in with rock and some funk and jazz. because I love all the different genres of music. So I don't limit myself. So I think that's what it does, And with thrash music or heavy music, I just, play hard. It's meant to be played, and that's kind of what you're hearing on this record.
Yeah. Now, you have collaborated with a lot of different artists and done a lot of different projects. Do you have like a favorite style to play, or are you just kind of open to pretty much anything?
I'm pretty much open to anything. There's a lot of styles that I'd love to tap into and record and collaborate with other musicians. The blues would be amazing, which PHILM, there is a little bit of blues, but I'm looking to collaborate more on the traditional level instead of fusing it with the heavy elements, which is what PHILM is kind of doing.
Yeah. Favorite style, loud. That's
yeah. That's where I gravitate. It's like, yeah, I love different styles, but is there any way you could make that heavier?
Yeah.
But you add a fucking distorted guitar to that, And here I am talking to some guy in a Latin jazz band, So it makes absolutely no sense. But to me, in my perception, music, I love hearing things played at loud, aggressive, levels.
So what's something that you want to do? Like, let's say you could put together the ultimate project in 2015. What's something that like really gets you excited or like really has your interest these days?
I look at projects as not really something that sometimes projects just happen, and I like it when they develop, naturally, and it's nothing forced. For example, working with Mike Patton and Phantomas, or working with Apocalyptica. That was something that just was random. It's like I met Mike one night, and a couple months later, he contacts me and he says, "Hey, I have this idea for this band. I have some music for you to listen to." And he sends it, and I really love that music. Same with Apocalyptica. So I don't know. I would say, there's so many musicians. Do a blues, a heavy blues record, or an industrial album would be amazing. Like industrial, Ministry, 9 Inch Nails, type. But with under my direction, obviously, the drum machines and the samplers and everything are what are playing, but kind of with my input.
That would be cool.
Yeah, there's this, like Rammstein is amazing. I love bands like that. So I'm into all kinds of stuff. So who knows? The sky's the limit for me. So I'm not going to stop creating. I'm just going to keep trying to evolve and do as much as I can.
Oh yeah,
entertain.
Yeah, man. When you said industrial, Gunner and I looked at each other in the studio, and there was a collective excitement. Yeah. There's just something cool about that. That would be really neat if you could dive into that world.
Oh yeah, I love it. Artists like I remember in the '90s, after I left Slayer, the grunge movement came in, and was dividing and conquering, and I went into a whole other world. I went into the industrial. I got into Lords of Acid. I got into Ministry, Skinny Puppy, 9 Inch Nails, KMFDM. The list goes on. So that influenced me at one time. So it's great, man. Music is amazing.
Well, we're going to write some industrial songs. We're going to send you some riffs, so we have Dave Lombardo in our band.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Dave, before we get you off the line here, I got to ask you, I want to get your opinion on this. There's been a lot of discussion about the current state of the rock and metal scene lately, mostly because of the whole Gene Simmons comments, which has just been way overblown. But you've been around the scene for a long time, so how do you feel about the current state of rock music, of metal music? Do you even care what people think about it? You're just out there doing your own thing? What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I really don't care. I feel that, all you have to do is listen to the new record. You're going to tell me that rock is dead? No, it's played with even more passion today than probably back then. I don't know. I see things, a little differently. I'm optimistic, and I see that, rock is still alive and well. You just have to look for it. If you're listening to, Tame Impala, and, of course you're going to think rock is dead, So I don't know. At least that's what I know that he was saying. That's what he listens to. I'm sure that's a great band. But I don't know. It's to each his own, his opinion. But I see things a little different.
No,
I have to look for it.
I do too. I think pretty much everybody does except him, man. Well, I really love new album. I love PHILM, dude. Really cool, unique sound. Dig Fire from the Evening Sun. Everybody should check it out. Thanks so much. Awesome hearing from you. Keep pumping out the music, man.
I will, man. Take care.